What is going on, muln fans? Welcome back to the channel. I know you hate me. It's okay. I've never been the channel for popular opinions. I just tell you what I'm seeing. While all the other channels are telling you, moon, I'm telling you, look at the dilution. So let's look into the charts. Let's see if we're finding dilution. Let's see if dilution could be over. Let's look at the news. Let's look at the charts and see where there could be some possible support. And look, at the end of the day, I hate dilution. I also strongly dislike DM and his movements, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that I hate muln. I told you I had a position in muln. I actually added to my long position in muln at like 13.5 cents. Good decision, bad decision, I don't know, but I said, you know what, it's 13.5 cents. So I did it. Don't let that be your decision because it could be wrong. And like I told you, I think we're going into a reverse split. But anyway, is this a Dragonfly, right? Do we have that on the table now? Shares of muln automotive stock are in the red today. Obviously, this is a day or two old. They collaborated with a Chinese group, which is interesting to me. But still going to be assembled in America, which is nice. But I don't know why they collaborated with the Chinese group to be able to release this. But at the same time, hey, if they take on some, great, that's fine. If that's where we can release them, fine. And then get them to the Americas as time goes on. According to DM, this agreement with China is an important milestone for the company. Not only does it settle a long outstanding dispute between our respective companies, but also presents the opportunity to fulfill my vision for a supercar. David loves this supercar, whatever. That would rival some of the best supercars in the world. Since day one, we have received overwhelming positive feedback for this vehicle, including our original debut at the 2019 New York Auto Show and the Indy 500 in 2019. Okay, David, we're a long way from 2019. Let's put some freaking wheels on the road. So anyway, let's see how that does for us. Let's look at the ortex real quick, and then we'll look at the charts. So the ortex is saying the short interest could have possibly came down just a little bit. 11.85%, 223.48 million shares live short interest. I don't know if that's accurate or not. We have an insane amount as far as the float goes. So if it is true, we're not highly shorted. And that's fine. I've told you from day one, whenever we started playing muln and talking about muln, I don't like short squeezes. I don't like short interest. I'd rather see some sort of normal amount of short interest, which I think 12% is a normal amount. Maybe a little less could be good. And the cost per hour average is low, 14.11%. Utilization is maxed out. How is utilization maxed out and the cost per hour is so low? I don't know. It's one of those things with the market. What am I looking at right now? We are sitting at 1358. I've been watching this trend line as the dilution heavily implodes and all your other muln YouTubers are telling you it's going to the moon since back here, and I've been telling you you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm telling you it's going down. So it's straight shooting. I don't care what any other channel tells you. I don't care what your gut tells you. Again, it's just honesty, and we play it like it is, and I tell it like it is. I always have, and I always will. Did I tell you I bought more at 13.5? Yes, I did. Why? I think we broke out. I want to see if dilution is off the table as far as what we were doing. We don't have a whole lot of time before Russell inclusion comes into play, but we got a little bit of time there, so that's why I stepped back in. I thought, hey, why not? Let's see if dilution is over. Let's see if this breakout means anything at all. And let's see if DM can hold to his word. Let's see if DM can stop diluting. Let's see if DM can stop selling. And let's see if DM can put some wheels on the road like he's intending to do. We've had plenty of good news articles. So looking at the short-term RSI, we're getting back into bullish territory, which is awesome on the very short time frame. On the 30-minute, we're even breaking into that above 50, which is where I like to see things if I'm going to play them to the upside. So why wasn't I telling you guys I'm bullish? Because it's not in my bullish territory. And if it's not in my bullish territory, I'm not going to come on here and make videos every day telling you I'm bullish, because I'm just not. If I'm bearish, I'm bearish. If I'm bullish, I'm bullish. Look, here's our grind line. We are doing very well. We're bouncing off of it. We're We're back to 46 as far as the 1 hour goes. We're getting there. Our 4 hour made a perfect touchdown right here and is curling back up, which is nice. That means maybe, just maybe, some of the dilution is done with. Our daily tapped it perfect and has an ever so slight curl back to the upside. So here I am back making a muln video for you guys. Yes, I do think a reverse split is very much on the table at some point, unless all kinds of beautiful news and actual fulfillment comes together. Even down here at these prices, you know, a 25 reverse split's only getting them around $253. That's not where they want to be. They want to be much higher than that, in my opinion. So do I think there's some upside from here? Yes, I think there is some upside from here. How high it goes, I don't know. If anything starts playing out and coming to fulfillment, the higher the better. But I was just waiting to see a moment whenever I seen a little bit of strength come back into muln, and whenever I thought maybe the dilution could be done and we could be going in the right direction. I'm not telling you a reverse split is off the table. I'm just telling you I think there might be a play again to the upside, just in the small fraction of a moment, and we'll see how it continues to move. So what am I looking at right now? Ultimately 1520 is going to be a big level. Let's get back over that. From 1520, 1685, 1818, 1951, and 2382. If we could get our way back up there, 3080, spot 3080 would be in play. If we could get back into that range, makes the reverse split not have to seem so as astronomical. Maybe they could do with something a little bit more real. And you know, if we found our bottom and they're going to give us a moment to breathe and see if this market wants to be able to try and push and see what kind of market cap we can come back into in the meantime, then I think maybe there might be a little bit of a chance for recovery. So at the same time, be watching. You need to be watching really closely what happens. I mean, at that 13 cents, and if not 13.12 and a half, because it could just be a momentary let up. But if this is not a momentary let up and David's going to let us try and see what happens as far as natural price movement goes from here till the potentially, you know, we're in that phase. So now until whenever the board says, hey, we got to do it, as far as the reverse split goes. But there's potential. It's just a matter of how much are they going to be able to pull in the meantime without diluting us further. And he says they have cash on hand to be okay for now. I don't believe that. I think they need more cash, but at the same time, let's roll with what we have. So looks like a potential breakout for me. Watch the cup, watch the handle. Let's see if it pushes or let's see if it gives out. But has my eyes, has my attention. Like I told you, I have my position still as far as what I took risk off the table, and I did add a little bit more. So even when I'm hating on you, it doesn't mean that I hate your stock. And I tell you guys that all the time. If you see a place to make your trade, make your trade. It's always easier to get back in than it is to DCA down, and a reverse split is never good. So it hurts, right? Let's say you have $1 average. What if they do a 1 for 20? That gives you a $20 average. Is your average that great in the grand scheme of things? If we're thinking, hey, maybe it'll go to 35, maybe it'll go to 50. No, it's not. You know, that's not that great. That's why this is where it's a real risky area as far as what you're doing with muln. If you want to make your trades, make your trades. If I totally understand that. It's your account, it's your play. As soon as you hit that buy or sell button, that's your trade. I will touch back in with you guys as we see how this moves, but I just wanted to chime in and let you know that I'm seeing a potential breakout, and I'm hoping for a break in dilution. I can't guarantee you if we see more dilution come in, you're going to see it pretty quick, and you know, the risk to reward was there right here at the breakout. Watch for if it gets trapped back below the 12.5 to 13 cents, or if it's going to make its climb to the upside. I will catch you guys in the next one. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.